my time. Ladies and gentlemen, I rushed to get here. It's been a long day and a lot of activity, but I wanted to be here for some very special reasons. First of all, Alex Caputo Pearl is my friend. He is a fighter, he's tough, he's smart, and he's a great leader. Give him a big round of applause. But I want you to know, with all that you're doing here in Los Angeles and at the local level, we understand what is going on at the national level, at the federal level. In addition to this president being a deplorable human being, he has appointed some deplorable people to his cabinet, and Betsy DeVos is one of them. Children are turning their backs when she shows up. I understand she may be coming to Los Angeles soon. What are we gonna do? We turning our backs on her too, aren't we? There's one thing that we must fight for. I mean, we must get on the line for, and that is public education. I don't care what they say, what they're trying to do, what is going on, how it looks as if they may be winning sometime. We've got to stand up for public education for all of the children. And so, here we are now confronted with the President of the United States of America, a man that really doesn't care about any of this. He's not in this for the public policy that you and I are thinking about. We're thinking about public education. We're thinking about housing. We're thinking about health care. And of course, we beat him by one vote the other day, didn't we? As a matter of fact, I've got something that I tweeted today that says, you know, McCain strolled onto the floor of the Senate. He turned his thumb down and he whispered to Trump, "This is the big payback." And you know, a lot of people have been asking, well, what is the agenda of the Democrats? What are you all about? What are you going to do? Well, we've demonstrated what we're all about in the way that we created the town halls and the way that we got Republicans joining us in saying to the Republican leadership, we want to keep Obamacare. We do not want Trump care. And so they've tried every trick in the book, But we had just 3 Republicans on the skinny repeal that they tried to do who turned them down, turned their backs on them, and so now we can start all over again. Democrats are willing to work. We didn't say that Obamacare was perfect. We don't want to raise the premiums. We don't want the insurance companies to leave us. And so we're willing to sit down. I don't know if they are willing to sit down or not, but we're going to resist. We're going to fight. We're going to be the strong Democrats that we are to show them that we care about good health care for all of the people. We care about Medicaid. We care about pre-existing conditions. We care about lowering premiums, and we're going to fight for it. In addition to that, I want you to know that while I'm here today with you to celebrate, education really does have to be thought about in a very special way. I'm just talking with Alex Caputo about what is happening with special education and what has happened with the unfunded mandate. And we've got to fight for that. You have all of the Democrats on your side. We don't know about the Republicans, what they care about, whether or not they're trying to please Trump or not. All we know is this: we're going to do everything that we can to encourage them, to leverage everything that we have, to fight with them. But Democrats are on the case, and we have put out a whole new description of our agenda. Are we in this fight together? Yes! Trump talks about making this country great again. Well, it is great again. The only thing we've got to do is get the people out of the way who want to undo all that we have done and don't respect the sacrifices that we have made to make this country great. And so, ladies and gentlemen, let's resist. The millennials have joined in big time. And I want you to know they have dubbed me Auntie Maxine. I'm everybody's aunt. And people want to know how I feel about it. And I say, are you kidding? To be adopted by the millennials and be everybody's aunt is the greatest thing that can happen in my career. And so, at this moment in the history of our country where we are challenged, We're challenged with someone we never thought would be the President of the United States of America. We never dreamed that the person that we saw during the campaign, who mocked a disabled journalist, who talked about grabbing women by their private parts, who looked Hillary Clinton in the face and stalked her and called her crooked, who called one of his own in his primary, Rubio, little Rubio, belittling everybody. And then to add insult to injury, he said he could stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody and get away with it. Well, we got something for him. We're gonna get away with something, and it's gonna be impeachment. Some people are afraid to talk about impeachment. I'm not afraid to talk about impeachment because I know he does not deserve to be the President of the United States of America. He does not deserve to represent us. He's alienating all of our allies. He doesn't know a darn thing about foreign policy. We're on the brink of a war with North Korea. Kim Jong-un is crazy. We don't know what he may do next. We need a little diplomacy. We need the State Department to be staffed up with the assistants and the deputies to do the work. But no, we don't have a State Department with a real leader. We have Tillerson, the former CEO of Exxon, who negotiated a deal with Putin in Russia for billions of dollars. All he wants to do is lift the sanctions. We have got to resist that. We've got to fight. And I think we're up to it. And I think we know now that America is in danger. Don't you know that? The democracy is in danger. The Russians have tried to undermine our democracy. They interfered with our election systems. Are we going to allow them to do that? No, we got something coming for Putin, don't we? And the Kremlin, and the oligarchs all. This is America. You can't get away with doing that to us. Thank you very much.